Hi Gemini, welcome to my channel Cosmos Tarot. My name is Sam and today I'm going to be doing a reading based on the person that you're in a connection with, or the person on your mind, or the person that you have recently had issues with. Okay, but I'm going to get some specific messages from Spirit regarding this person. So I'm going to start off with message number 1. Your person is feeling, okay, like they are emotionally detaching themselves from you. Okay, so they're feeling really upset right now, and it's almost such an unbearable feeling of upset and hurt that they just feel like they just need to walk away from this connection. Okay, they just feel like they're very upset. Okay, but walking away from this connection is making them see things from a different perspective, perhaps something that they never saw before. So it actually enabled them, okay, so cutting off from you emotionally has actually enabled them to see things from a higher perspective, a different perspective. They've gained more insight. They've seen things from a different angle that they never saw before. And now what's on their mind is that they would like to make amends with you. Okay. So even if your person has emotionally cut themselves off from you, or detached themselves from you, or walked away from you, they've been now seeing things from a different point of view, and they would like to make amends, or even perhaps apologize to you. But there's something here of a heartfelt offer, and they're thinking about doing that. Okay. That's what they're thinking about right now. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, because they're very disappointed in this connection. Okay, they miss you. They have a lot of love for you. Okay, and they just want to take control of this situation now. Enough's enough. Okay, so that's message 1. Message number 2. What have we got, Spirit, please, for Gemini? Message number 2. So, okay, your person right now with that King of Cups, they do have so much love for you, and it's like they've recently realised how much love they have for you. If they never really realised it before, or if they took you for granted, or they didn't really appreciate, the love between you, it's like they really do appreciate you now. And they just want to kind of like look after you and sort things out, and just give you a cuddle and say like, I'm really, I really love you. I'm really sorry. Like, I just really want to sort things out. Even if they're not the one that was in the wrong, it's like they just want to kind of like scoop you up, cuddle you and hug you, and just basically, just feel the love between you. That's what they want, okay? And they're not really sure with this High Priestess in reverse if it will be reciprocated by you. And they're in two minds of whether to reach out to you, or whether how you're feeling about them. They're not really too sure. Sorry, I got hay fever. My voice just went there. They're feeling very confused here with this Two of Swords. It's like they're not really too sure. It could go either way. It's like, they have a lot of love for you, but it's like, do you have the same love for them? Do you even want to for them to come and scoop you up and tell you they love you, and give you a cuddle and everything? Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm getting here. It's like they don't have the faith that it will be reciprocated, that you do feel the same way. And they're in two minds about it. It's like, will Gemini want me to kind of like express how I'm feeling about them and give them a cuddle and just try and sort things out? Will they want that or not? They don't know. They're not too sure. Yeah, so something here to do with the ending, okay? I'm not really too sure, Spirit, tell me more. So some harsh words were said, okay, when you guys have had some sort of ending recently, okay? Or some sort of separation, something like that's happened. And it was because of some sort of very harsh words that were said. Probably, I don't know if it was by you or by them, it doesn't matter. But because these harsh words have been spoken, that's why they're now not sure whether you will be interested in them coming and giving you a cuddle and saying how much they love you and they want to sort things out with you. Do you get it? So it's like, it's what's on their mind is like, they're not sure how you're going to take it, how you're going to receive it, because of when you guys have ended, some very harsh words were spoken by one of you. All right. So maybe some things were said that perhaps you couldn't take back, or perhaps they couldn't take back. And it's like, they've cut deep, they've really hurt. And it's like, they're now not too sure whether you would want to sort things out with them or not. Okay. So that's that second message. Let's go to message number 3. Thanks. Okay, so it's like they made a wrong choice about something. They're very aware about that. And I do feel like maybe they wasn't really offering you anything reliable or stable as such. There was a little bit in and out, not sure, unsteady, a little bit just unreliable here. That Knight of Wands in reverse. And it's like maybe they didn't tell you how they was feeling enough. With the Page of Cups, it's like they might not have told you that they loved you. They might have just said, oh, I like you, things are okay. But they never really sort of told you what you wanted to hear, or maybe they just told you just enough, but they never really expressed their true deep inner feelings for you, and that's affected the connection. They feel like they made a wrong choice by doing that. Okay, so there's something here about a wrong choice, and I get that they was, you know, they're feeling like it was wrong of them to oh my god, I'm so sorry, I've not had my hay fever tablet yet. I should have had it. But then it's like there's a wrong choice here about this kind of like them being in and out or on and off with you, or just unreliable, you know, turning up unexpected, or that won't be for all of you, that'll just be for some of you. But it's like your person, you never really knew if you was coming or going with this person. It's like, you know, it's a bit chaotic here. It's like a little bit like maybe perhaps just like last minute arrangements and things. I'm getting that kind of thing, and they just feel like that didn't work out in yours or theirs best interest because of that. Okay. And like I say about not really expressing you fully how they felt about you, just being a Page of Cups, it's like just being very sort of like, you know, a bit just casual, just very, very casual, and just not really putting enough effort into sort of like telling you how they're really feeling. Okay, maybe sometimes people find that difficult to open up emotionally. It could have been that of your person, or they could have just been holding back for another reason, I don't know what, but they do feel like that was a bad thing that they did. They feel like that was a wrong choice that they made there doing that. And they do want to move forward with things. So they do want to move forward in them two areas. So that in and out, on and off, chaotic, last minute, unstable, unreliable kind of energy, they do want to move forward and progress with that, as in like make that better. Okay, they want to move on from that and move forward with it. And also about telling you, not really sort of like opening up and telling you fully how they felt. They do feel like they want to move forward with that as well, and kind of like put that right sort of thing. So it's like they just want to make progress with them two areas. Okay, so that was message 3. It was a very specific message there. Message 4. So they do want to communicate with you. They do want to communicate with you because they feel like time is running out for some reason. It's like they just feel like, you know, they need to take the opportunity while they can, if there's an opportunity. It's almost like they need to come and seize the moment, seize the day, like save the relationship. Like they need to come and speak to you like as a matter of urgency. It's like, I need to hurry, I need to rush, time could be running out here, you know, I don't know how long I've got, I need to come and speak to Gemini. Okay, so they do want to communicate with you, and they do feel like there's some sort of urgency around that. And they are letting their guard down now. So if they was defensive before, they won't be now. Okay, they're letting their guard down. It's like maybe they didn't want to speak to you before, and there was a bit like, no, whatever, even if they weren't, whatever. But I'm just saying, for some of you, it will be like, you know, they had their guard up at some point. Like, no, I don't want to talk to you, I'm not interested. But now their guard has dropped. They're now feeling like, you know, they just want to like make the path clear for them to come and speak to you. They want to bring you some sort of good news there with the Page of Wands. It's like they want to come and communicate with you, but it will be like on a good basis, not a negative one. And they do feel like time's running out, so they need to hurry up with that. Thanks. Okay, yeah, so they've obviously not been making enough effort into this connection. So this is what they're feeling like. They're feeling like, you know, they need to come and speak to you about these two factors, about basically not doing... not putting enough effort into, not putting enough work into the relationship. Okay, it's like they just feel like whatever work they did put in, they just feel like it was a waste of time, or it was just like wasted effort and they've lost it all. But what I'm getting is that they do feel like they put something in at some point, but maybe not enough. It wasn't enough for you, and they just feel like whatever effort they put in it was like a bit of a wasted effort. Okay, they want to talk to you about that, but they also feel like they need to do better now. So with the King of Pentacles in reverse, it's like there was never enough, or they never did enough for you, or they never did right by you, or they weren't putting enough effort in as far as you were concerned. Something like that. They feel like maybe you feel like they weren't putting enough effort in, but they feel like they did put some effort in, but it was just like wasted because you didn't really appreciate their efforts. That's what they're kind of thinking. I'm just a messenger. It's not what I'm saying. This is what Spirit is showing me and telling me and making me feel. Okay, so I can feel how your person is feeling via the cards and via Spirit, and your person is just feeling like the effort that they put into the connection, they feel like, well, it was a bit of a waste of time because Gemini didn't really appreciate their efforts anyway. And you might be thinking, well, they didn't even put any effort in. But as far as they're concerned, there's something they did that they feel like they did put effort in, but you didn't appreciate it. And so now they're just feeling like, you know, in order for you guys to sort things out, they need to come back better. They need to sort of like be better about something. They need to make more... it's not effort with this one. This one is about sort of like achieving something or leveling up a little bit. Like... doing more. Perhaps, like, I don't know, if they had a certain job and you was a bit like, for some of you, you might have said, like, you know, you need to get a better job. Just something, that's just one scenario, one example, but it's something like that. It's like there's something that they need to do a little bit more better this time around, okay? And they want to talk to you about that anyway, okay? So that's message number 4. Now just do the last message here. This is message number 5. And then I'll just get a few little last minute messages before I close the reading. So message number 5. So they're hoping to win you back with the 2 of Wands in reverse, but they feel like they're blocked at the moment, okay? So they feel like either you blocked them or there's a blockage standing in the way of them trying to win you back, but they want to return. They want you to return to them, okay? So they want to either you to return to them or they want to win you back, okay? Because ultimately they feel like you and them belong together. With this Lovers card here, it's like they just feel like you and them should be together. You've got this connection, this bond that's unbreakable. It's like we're supposed to be together. It's like a divine connection. That's what they're feeling, okay? But they do feel like they're blocked at the moment, or there's some sort of blockage standing in the way. So you could have blocked them on the phone or social media, or there could just be other blockages stopping them from winning you back right now. But they don't want to argue with you. They just don't want to argue anymore. They don't want conflict. They don't want anger. They don't want conflict, drama, chaos, arguments. They just don't want to have it. Okay, they just don't want to have an end. They want to end to all the arguments and just win you back and be together. But they're blocked right now. So that's what they're feeling. There's a blockage in the way. Okay. Spirit, you can tell me more about the blockage just quickly before we go. Pride and ego. So someone's pride and ego is standing in the way. That is a blockage there. Okay, so I don't know whose pride and ego. Is it your person's or is it you? I don't know. But pride and ego is causing a blockage at this moment in time between them in standing in the way of them winning you back or you returning to them. Something here to do with pride and ego. Okay. So let me move them to the side and let me just finish up with some last very quick messages from Spirit. So they want to talk to you. They have something they want to say, but right now they are in isolation mode. So they're not really talking to you. So they want to speak to you about something. There's something specific they want to say. They want to clear the air with the Ace of Swords. But right now they're in silent mode. They're isolating themselves. They're isolating themselves from other people as well. So they can just have time on their own, because they're very disappointed about this fairy tale relationship that has gone wrong in their eyes. They're trying to overcome the mental time, the mental connection that they've got, because at the moment it's very stressful for them. With that 8 of Swords, they're very stressed out in this connection at the moment in time. Okay, they're very stressed out. They don't really know how it's going to work out, but they're just trying to gather themselves and level up a little bit and make a step in the right direction there, trying to overcome those unmanageable feelings. But they're not committed to how this is going to work out. They don't know how it's going to work out. Okay, so right now they just put no effort in. They're avoiding having a tower moment with you, and the tower moment will be the change that is necessary in order for them to, you know, try and put this right, or for you and them both to try and put things right. So they're avoiding having a tower moment, but inevitably a tower moment has to happen. So if you guys want to wipe the slate clean and have a new start together and sort things out, there has to be a tower moment. But right now your person's not in the energy where they can have that tower moment, but they obviously do want to make an apology or come towards you and stuff, but it's more a case of how they're feeling about it at the moment is like it's unmanageable at this precise time. Okay, one more. Yeah, so right now, until they get the energy or the courage or that blockage, whatever it was that was the blockage standing in the way, until that is cleared, could even be themselves causing the blockage, but until that blockage is cleared, they're just going to be concentrating on their own self, okay, right now, with that 9 of Cups. So, yeah, overall, I do see that your person, you know, would like to make amends with you, okay? They do feel like time is running out. They've got some important information they want to come and speak to you about, okay, regarding your connection. But right now, they're concentrating on themselves because they're just avoiding it at the moment, okay? So they're just isolating themselves and just taking some time out for themselves right now. But they do want to make amends with you. They're very much thinking that you and them belong together. So I've got for you guys. Subscribe for more videos.